Puraneshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for this night's program on Krishna Leela. So we see in this material world, we all take birth. And then Krishna also takes birth. But there is a lot of difference. In our case, we are forced to take birth because of our past karmas. But Krishna comes in this world by his own will for his own enjoyment. So that is why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that Ajopisan Avyayatma Bhutanam Ishwaropisan Prakritim Swamadhishtaya Sambhavami Atmamayaya. So even though I am unborn, Aja, Avyaya, my body is imperishable, then I am the controller of material nature, and then I am the controller of all living entities, Bhutana Ishvara. But still I come take birth by my own free will. Sambhavami Atmamayaya. So whenever we do some activities, it is called karma. But whatever Krishna does is Leela. So when we do activities, we are actually forced to work by the force of time. And then we get reaction for whatever we do. And we experience misery also. So in this world, whatever we do, it is just like happiness in this world is compared to sweet rice mixed with sand. Sweet rice tastes good, but if you experience biting the sand also, the taste is spoiled. In the same way, whatever activities we do, we experience both happiness and distress is mixed. There is no pure happiness. But in the case of Krishna, it is called Leela. Leela. So Leela means activities of Krishna. That is why Krishna is known as Leela Purushottam Bhagavan. So I'll give you definition of Leela. Leela means done with complete knowledge. Done without entanglement.
Prabhuji, can you speak little louder?
Done without entanglement.
I did not understand. Can you just simplify in the simple language?
Without bondage.
Uh-huh.
Without bondage. When we do work, we become bondaged. But when Krishna does, it is without bondage. Done without hard work. Done happily. So, Krishna, when he appeared, he became just like when Lord Ramchandra appeared, he appeared in Kshatriya family. For 14 years, he went to the forest and he is easily accessible to everybody. After that, he became king. Very difficult to meet him. But Krishna is easily available to everybody. So that is why Krishna is known as Shaushalya Avatar. Means Shaushalya means even though somebody is born in a very high aristocratic family, very handsome, highly educated, and then highly knowledgeable. Even then, he comes down and makes friendship with those people who do not have them. That is called Shaushalya Avatar. Just like even though Krishna was born in a Kshatriya family, he came down to Gokul and made friends with the gopis and gopas who belong to Vaishya community. I will describe one pastime in this regard. Usually, women, when they have children, small son or daughter is there, while giving bath, they stretch their feet, keep the child on the feet, apply massage with oil, and give bath. So Yashoda always, she also used to do give bath like that. She would keep Krishna on her feet, apply oil, and give bath. Because Krishna is very naughty since childhood. She would apply massage with the edible oil. Otherwise, Krishna would drink that oil. So Krishna, there is one great devotee, Purandar Das. He was observing this pastime in his meditation, and then he was writing a bhajan saying that, my dear Lord, so many great saints and ascetics, they perform austerity and penance to get the darshan of your lotus feet. But what are you doing? Because when Mother Yashoda is applying oil, she would apply so much oil, it becomes very slippery. Krishna being afraid he would catch hold of the feet of Yashoda. Everybody is performing austerity to get darshan of your lotus feet, but you are catching hold of the feet of a Vaishya woman. So this is the magic of Krishna. Once, actually, one thing Krishna doesn't like is his devotees sleeping. That is why he appeared middle of the night, 12 o'clock. He said, if you want to take my darshan on my birthday, you stay awake. You can't sleep. So sleeping means ignorance. So that is why when Krishna took birth, he was not sleeping. Just like all the ladies, all the neighboring ladies and all, we see in our houses also. If the child is not sleeping, they they slap on the back of the child. And then lulu lulu, something like that they do. They sing some song to put him to sleep. So Krishna is not sleeping. So all the ladies, they would come, said, Lala, Lala, sleep, sleep, and hitting him on his back, patting him on his back. Because Krishna thought, Arey, everybody was coming and patting me on my back, patting me on my back. So his back became reddish because of all the ladies patting him all the time. Then Krishna thought, oh, all these people are accustomed to sleeping. I also should sleep a little bit. Otherwise, it'll become red, because of their so much patting on my back. So when Krishna became a little bit big, he would go to the lady Gopas and Gopis' houses to steal some butter. So if he doesn't find any butter, he would see everybody is sleeping, nobody is doing bhajan. If I have to wake up everybody, then if I wake up father or mother, then they only wake up. Krishna would go and choose the small child and pinch him. And the child cries. Then everybody wakes up. So, like this, Krishna, if you want to be a devotee, he should sleep less and use the time for chanting and reading. So, once Krishna when he was a small boy, one lady who is selling fruits. So previously they used to have a barter system where you give some grains and then you get some fruits and vegetables and other things. Even though Krishna is very small, he saw his mother doing this barter system. And this lady, she was shouting, this lady, fruit seller, apples, oranges, chickus, mangoes, bananas. She was shouting, please take. Then Krishna very sweetly called, please come, I want some fruits. When that lady saw Krishna, she became enchanted by his beauty. Krishna very cutely went inside and brought some grains, chawal. So he picked up some grains with his hands to give to her with his small hands. Then on the way, most of the grains fell down. Then he gave a little bit, and then Krishna, then she gave all the fruits, whatever she has got. Because she became enchanted by Krishna's beauty. Then this is not described in Bhagavatam, but some acharyas, they commented that actually Krishna asked, you want anything else? Then she said, I don't want all these grains. I want liberation. Krishna Prema. Oh Mukunda. She addressed him as Oh Mukunda. Then she said, I want liberation. Then Krishna was very surprised. How does she know I am Mukunda? Because only Krishna has this title as Mukunda, because Krishna is the only one who gives liberation to everybody. That's why he's known as Mukunda. Mukti Pradata Mukunda. Mukda. So Krishna was surprised. How do you know that I am Mukunda? She is very intelligent, because I saw Shankha Chakra Gada Padma on your hands, palms. That's why I understood that you are Mukunda. So after that, when she went back, she thought only few grains I have got. But when she went back to her hut, she found the whole basket is filled with precious jewels. So it is understood that she got two phala, means two results out of this exchange. One is she got so much wealth, and then at the end of her life, she got liberation. That is why whatever little service we do to Krishna, we get unlimited benefit. That is why Prabhupada recommended that at least 50% of what we earn, we should give it to Krishna. So we will not be the losers. But if we earn money and without giving it to Krishna, if we use it for our own sense enjoyment, or after death, if we leave it for our children, if they perform sinful activities with our money, we get bad result wherever we are. But if we give to Krishna before we die, then wherever we are, we will get unlimited benefit. So we should have we should develop the very this nature of giving it to others. Krishna, especially we should give to Krishna, because everything belongs to Krishna, we are returning it back to Krishna. Then Krishna will not keep it with him. He will give whatever we need and then more than that. But Krishna condemned those people, Kripana Phalahetavaha, those who keep the results of their activities as misers. So we should be, so the Janmashtami is coming, so everybody should come forward and because to celebrate Krishna's birth, one should think that they are celebrating their own son's birthday. So we should give like this. Oh, this fruit seller, she got so much benefit. We will also get so much benefit, unlimited spiritual and material benefits. So when Krishna is very, very small, Mother Yashoda, she was feeding the milk to Krishna. Then she felt that how much Krishna is, because she was feeding her breast milk, and then she was surprised that how much and how long Krishna is drinking so much milk. she had fear that because of drinking too much milk, Krishna may become sick. So that is why she was thinking, I should approach some Ayurvedic doctor. But in order to clear her fear, one day Krishna, when Krishna was actually opened his mouth, then she saw the whole universe in his mouth. So because Krishna was thinking, Mother Yashoda is worried that I'm drinking so much milk. So Krishna showed the whole universe, all the living entities. Then all the living entities are thinking, Krishna is drinking the milk of Mother Yashoda. That means it is very nectarian. Krishna thought, I will feed the milk to all the living entities in my stomach. That is why he was drinking so much milk like that. This is explained by the Acharyas. So when she was feeding him, Krishna, she became enchanted by the beautiful lotus face of Krishna. And then in between, Krishna is smiling. So Ma Yashoda was thinking, how fortunate I am that I got such a beautiful son. And then to her surprise, Krishna suddenly became so heavy. And she was unable to carry him on her lap. What happened? Then she took Krishna and kept him on the floor. So Krishna, there is a reason why he became heavy, because when we are very small, we have no knowledge, we are in ignorance. If the children pass stool and urine, if mother doesn't clean, the child rolls in the stool and urine. He doesn't know that it is bad for him. But Krishna is very small, but still he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has complete knowledge. He's not like us. So that is where there are some foolish people who say that by performing meditation, one can become God. They are very foolish. Krishna never performed any meditation to become God. God is God all the time. So, because Krishna knew that there is another demon is going to come. So, if he is on the lap of Mother Yashoda, he will take Mother Yashoda also. That is why Krishna became heavy, so that Mother Yashoda would keep him and go away from there. When Mother Yashoda left him on the floor and went away to the kitchen to do some household work, There is a huge demon, whirlwind demon, Trunavrata.
Demon means?
Rakshas.
Okay.
He is air demon, air, like Tufan. And then he took Krishna. He took him in the sky, very high. He wanted to throw Krishna from the high top and then kill him. But when Trunavrata took him in the sky, Krishna became so heavy that he was unable to lift him anymore, carry him. Then Krishna pressed his throat and killed him. And then he fell on a huge stone. When that Tufan came, whirlwind came, Mother Yashoda came running for Krishna. But she did not find him there. She became very, very grief-stricken and frightened. And then she fell unconscious. And all the gopis, they came. So what happened? What happened? Then they are searching for Krishna. And then they saw Krishna lying on that demon, Rakshas, Trunavrata, happily smiling, playing. So the reason Krishna, just like Kamsa was sending so many demons, but nobody was going back to Mathura again. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Natad bhashyate suryo, na shashanko na pavakaha, yad gatva nivarti taddhama paramamama. Anybody who comes to my dhama, they will never go back to again to the material world. So whichever demon is coming, Krishna is killing and sending them to his loka. So there is a whether Krishna gives benediction or he kills, it is beneficial for the spirits.
Prabhuji, can you speak little louder one more time?
Whether Krishna kills somebody or he gives blessings, because Krishna is transcendental, means he is Divya, so it is beneficial to the living entity, even if Krishna kills that person. So whenever these demons they come, they represent one bad quality in all of us. So this Trunavrata represents Rajagun. So Whenever, if you are in Rajagun, then you cannot see Krishna. So whenever we hear these pastimes of Krishna on a regular basis, we can become free from all these bad qualities. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Tunne Kumari has a question.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. In Mathura, she have visited that place. She have visited the tree where Krishna Bhagwan born, and she have saw the river too. But she's saying while walking towards the temple, there is a masjid. So why this masjid is over there? She's asking.
Because Aurangzeb, he was very envious. So he built Aurangzeb, that Mughal king, he was very envious. He broke Krishna's temple and built masjid.
Okay, she understood.
Yeah.
So she's asking that the temple was the first, after that masjid built, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We will take next question. Ashish Marda.
Yeah.
The fruit seller lady, she wants to know that the fruit seller lady, when she died, she went to the Vaikunta, or the second thing she wants to ask, when this Tufan came, so did Krishna killed the Rakshas, right? So she wants to know that that time the people who did a bad things, they also killed in that tufan, or they all are safe?
First thing is that that fruit lady went to Golok Vrindavan, not Vaikuntha, to Krishna's planet. Nobody was killed. Only Trinavarta was killed. Because during the presence of Krishna, no Brajavasi was killed.
She's asking the Rakshas were killed. He killed Krishna killed him. So that time he went to the Vaikunta, or he was in the planet only?
Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha. Because whoever is killed by Krishna, they all went to Vaikuntha. Even Kamsa also.
We'll take to the Kavita's question. Kavita Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. The people who are doing a bad things, or the people who are Rakshas, but Krishna killed them, and Krishna blessed them and help them to get into the Vaikunta. There are so many people in this material world who are doing a good things. So why they don't go to the Vaikunta? She's asking.
Because they are not coming in contact with Krishna. Even the in Mathura, that Dhobi who was killed by Krishna, he had performed austerities for 10 million years. Then he got a chance to meet with Krishna. So it is very difficult to come in contact with Krishna unless somebody does little devotion service. Krishna is known as Parama Karunika Avatar. Means he is the most merciful incarnation. Even a plant touched by Krishna got liberation. Whoever has seen Krishna even once, they got liberation. All the soldiers who were killed on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, 64 crores, they all got liberation. Are you satisfied?
There is a one more question she wants to ask.
Yeah.
She's asked how we can meet Krishna Bhagavan.
By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by reading his books. Chant Hare Krishna. By coming to the temple and taking darshan of Radha Ras Bihari. Krishna likes women. He is more merciful to women than men. That's why Srila Prabhupada said, more women come to Krishna's temple to hear his pastimes for Bhagavad Katha. Whenever there is a Bhagavad Katha, more women come because Krishna drags them.
Yes, Prabhuji, she is satisfied. We'll take the Prajakta's question. Prajakta Mataji.
Prajakta.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I love your stories, and but I have one question. I have one doubt. When Krishna's birth in Vrindavan, Ma Yashoda, Krishna's first mother is Devaki and second is the Yashoda. She brought up the Krishna at the age of 11. Then Krishna moved to Mathura. Then Yashoda was suffering, and she was waiting for the Krishna. So she's asking that when Yashoda Ma died, where was her soul? Did Krishna take her soul in his heart, or her soul went to the Vaikunta?
Mother Yashoda, she is a Nitya Siddha.
She's in?
She is a Nitya Siddha, means when Krishna came, she also came. In Golok Vrindavan, there are no childhood pastimes.
Can you repeat again, Prabhuji?
In Golok Vrindavan, upper Golok Vrindavan, there are no childhood pastimes. Only when Krishna comes on this earthly Vrindavan, he performs childhood pastimes, which are very, very attractive. And even now, people, they smile when they hear childhood pastimes of Krishna. They feel happiness. They feel joyfulness. In the Shastra, in the drama, the science of drama, it is mentioned that there is, unless there is separation, you cannot enjoy being together. So there is more happiness in separation than in the union. Because in separation, you think about Krishna more. So, Brajavasis, they are not suffering because they were constantly remembering Krishna. That is another kind of happiness. So Mother Yashoda came with Krishna from Golok Vrindavan, and then she went back with Krishna, Golok Vrindavan. They did not die. Krishna took them.
This is the answer, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Yes. She understood clearly. I think we are done with the questions. I think there are no more questions, right?
Yeah.
Ashish Marda had one question. She was raising.
Ashish Marda. He's asking that if we found any gold in whenever we are walking in general in any place, so if we found any gold, if we take that gold, so it is that the bad karma or what it affects me, because she found some gold at some place and she have kept it herself. So she is asking what I have to do with that. It is a bad thing or good thing?
You should give it to the temple. You should not keep it, because she will get bad karma.
Second, she have a one more question. Tulsi. Every day she keeps a tulsi in that some place. She's saying 108 times. So why this? Why we have to do this? So she's asking what it benefits.
Not required. Why every day?
She's taking round of tulsi at 108 times, and after that she take that tulsi and uh, the flower to the temple. That is a number of 108. So why we have to do this? For the chanting we can understand, but why we have to do a tulsi wala thing?
Not required. Only 4 times.
If there is a good day, then we can do it 108 times, right?
Yeah, but better to do temple.
She have got this news from her friends that we have to do it for the 108 times. So that's why there is some misconfusion, I think.
No, not required. 4 times.